What's up, Otaku fam? We are the Otaku Couple back with more reactions here for the channel with more Salmonella Academy. Why it sucked to be a pirate.
But I want to be a pirate.
Well, it's like the Cyanide and Happiness clip where it was like, you want to be a spaceman? And then it went to all the horrible reasons as to why he's like, so next time you want to be a spaceman, think about that. What do you think now, son? I don't know. Fireman? Why not to be a fireman?
Right.
it's
Looking through the little books.
Yeah, it's just like that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these, and I'm glad we're getting to go back and rewatch some of these and get to show Ren some of these, because I've seen a lot of these, but a very long time ago and like only once, so I'm okay with this. This is a good time for me. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. If you want to support the channel monetarily, we do have a Patreon. We have TV shows, animes, and movies, completely uncut. Links down below in the description. Let's hop on in.
Let's go.
Hey, little Jimmy. Yeah, what's up? Do you
Yeah,
like
what's
Pirates
up?
of the Caribbean? Yeah, it's alright. So do you think it'd be fun to be a pirate? Yeah. Well, guess what? You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know. At some point, every kid has dreamed about being a swashbuckling, corn-shuckling, wife-cuckling, cocksuckling pirate.
What? I don't think we've all had those dreams. I don't think we've had that dream. I think that might be a you thing, Sam. I think that might be a you thing.
The kid has dreamed about being a swashbuckling, corn-shuckling, wife-cuckling, cocksuckling pirate, but trust me when I say, it was really not all it's cracked up to be. First, we'll talk about the food. So one staple of the pirate diet was salted meat, usually wild oxen or pork. And I love jerky as much as the next guy, but this wasn't like a bag of Jack Links. In fact, it was probably closer in texture to your shoes than any meat you've ever eaten. In those days, you couldn't just snap into a Slim Jim. That's a modern luxury that we take for granted. Back then, the slogan was, gnaw on a Slim Jim for minutes on end, grinding it between your molars while the gallons of salt turn your mouth into a desert until the mangled hunk of flesh in your mouth is just soft enough to be shoved down your greasy fucking pirate throat without tearing a hole. Another essential food item was known as hardtack. This was essentially just flour and water baked into a cracker-like brick. Beyond the fact that it was totally flavorless, hardtack was also extremely dense, to the point where pirates would often have to slam their fists down on it in order to break it into pieces small enough to fit in their mouth. As long as it was kept dry, hardtack almost never spoiled, although it often became infested with weevils. Excuse me, sir? I'm a vegan, so like, can I have a new piece? One without any of Mother Nature's beautiful creatures in it? Thanks. Wait a minute, is this gluten-free? This better be hemp rope. Nah, but the weevils didn't make you sick or change the taste all that much, so, and this is true, the crew would just eat it in the dark, so that way they couldn't tell if they were eating a normal chunk or a weevily one. Then there's...
It's gross. Oh god, that's gross.
I'm just saying, no amount of darkness would ever make you question if you're not eating a bug.
Right.
Texture, guts. I'm going to go ahead and assume flavor.
You see, it didn't alter the flavor.
But they would know what the bug would taste different. And it's wet and squishy and crunchy. Okay.
normal chunk or a weevily one. Then there's the crowding. So pirate ships typically packed in as many crew members as possible, because more pirates means more manpower when you go to board an enemy ship. Of course, the downside to that is that you're basically like a bunch of hairy, unwashed sardines. Let me illustrate what a typical night below deck was like. So you're sprawled out on the damp, musty wood floor. Everything's pitch black, you can't see a thing. The smell of the filth and the mold forces you to only breathe through your mouth. Suddenly, your left hand feels wet, probably just seawater leaking through the hull. You sniff your hand, nope, no, that's piss. You feel something furry rub up against your elbow. It was either the body of a diseased rat or the beard of your diseased crewmate. Either way, that's probably where the piss came from. Some guy's moaning loudly in the next room. Hopefully he's just jerking off, because if he's dying, that's one more body to deal with in the morning. Rinse and repeat for 8 hours, and then it's daytime.
That was so morbid. Hopefully he's just jacking off. If not, that's another body to deal with in the morning. Like, bro. Oh, God. Talk about painting a picture.
The poor diet and cramped conditions led to disease being a huge problem aboard pirate ships. The most well-known of these diseases is scurvy, where you don't get enough
Good
vitamin
old
C.
scurvy.
When scurvy first begins, you just kind of feel tired all the time, no big deal. Then you get weird spots on your skin and your gums start bleeding. This progresses until all your teeth fall out and all of your body's mucous membranes start gushing blood and pus, causing you to die. So that's a lot of fun. There were tons of other diseases too. I won't go through them all, but here's a few.
We have typhus, malaria, yellow fever, syphilis, tuberculosis, dick rot, sniffles, jungle dick rot, dick sniffles, jungle dick sniffles, rotten dick jungles. I'll pray for you if you have any of the bottom 5.
Also, some people say that alcoholism is a disease. I might just be disturbed, but that's one sickness I could definitely get down with. If it is a disease, then yeah, just about every pirate had this one. If anything, though, I'd call that one of the few upsides of pirate life. Finally, there's the combat. So you've gone through all these disgusting, horrible living conditions, but
Right.
at least you can enjoy the thrill of battle, right? Swinging from rope to rope, sword in your mouth,
I don't know
long,
about
intense
that.
saber duels, that kind of thing. But that's typically not how it went down. For
Right.
one thing, when pirates boarded a ship, 9 times out of 10, they just surrender immediately. Because
Right.
what are a bunch of well-groomed merchants going to do against a horde of disgusting
Die
barbarians?
is what they're gonna
If
do.
the defending ship did decide to fight back, though, the resulting brawl wouldn't be anything like the movies. It'd be way worse, like immediate R rating. Because pirates rely a lot on brutality, both because they
Brutality. Look at the rainbow.
It's like Leslie has an A+ date. That's what we should.
both because they don't have much real training and because it scares the shit out of people. If you were a deckhand on an invaded ship and you were stupid enough to fight back, you wouldn't be
Please, no.
dancing around doing flips and shit, none of that. Instead, they'd probably shoot you in the stomach with a flintlock pistol, kick you to the ground, chop off your shoulder blade with a hand axe, gouge out your eyes with a marlin spike, wind your intestines around the prow, and then toss your twitching body overboard. And that's only a slight exaggeration. Honestly, if Jack Sparrow got attacked by actual pirates, he wouldn't last a second. It's kind of like a used car salesman going to prison, like, I'll be fine. If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Oh, wow. I boned. So yeah,
Oh,
in short,
wow.
if you were thinking about pulling a Captain Phillips anytime soon, I'd advise against it. That's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella, and thank you for watching.
Bro.
I don't think I want to be a pirate anymore.
Exactly. Was it the hardtack? Is that what sold it for you? You don't want the Weevily hardtack? Yeah. Well, Otaku
Because
fam, I
I'll
hope
know.
you guys learned that you don't want to be pirates as well. Thank you guys for the continued support. Let us know which Salmonella video you want us to react to next down below. We will see you for the next video. Bye.